I'll be running our new integrated cross-border initiative.
What's it called? Operation Piss Off the Canadians?
Previously on the border.
Dr. Gorman recommends that you see somebody 3 times a week. I'm taking her out of the field, desk duty only.
Who's the girl?
It's my daughter. Don't worry, she's not yours.
We're on the same side here, right?
With all due respect, you were CSIS.
Who do you think provides the muscle to protect your fine ideas?
Who are you?
Major Mike Kessler. This is Superintendent Maggie Norton, Immigration and Customs Security.
You're looking for my customs declaration. It's 2 bottles of carton of smokes.
We'd like to come aboard.
Sorry, Major, we're real behind schedule.
We intercepted a radio transmission from the ship 4 days ago. Came from one of your crew members.
So?
He said you had stowaways on board.
Now, you know, that's unlikely.
We need to search your ship.
Tell me, you got a warrant?
I can get one.
Permission to come aboard's denied. Hey, stop!
Is that your voice? As you can hear, your message is a bit garbled. Can you tell us what you were trying to say?
Captain, I find stowaways on board.
When?
After we leave port.
What happened?
I'm a refugee. I stay in Canada.
You can make a refugee claim. You'll have to establish that you're at risk of persecution, torture, or execution if you return to your home country.
Captain know many people. He want to see me dead.
Did he threaten you?
Oh, that's why I jump off ship. He not want me to talk. He kill me.
We can help you, but you need to tell us what happened on that ship.
My wife, sons in Jakarta. You help me bring them to Canada.
Well, our sailor seems pretty clear about what he wants.
Think we're being had?
I don't know, that was one hell of a jump. I think his fear of McKay is real.
Keep talking to him. See if we can separate fact from refugee application.
We got grounds for a warrant.
With your charm, what judge could refuse you? See if Mr. Chong has any friends left in the crew.
Starboard hatch is open.
This is the guy giving us a hard time?
Captain Ryan McKay was born into a prominent military family in San Diego, attended Annapolis, top of his class. He's a one-man recruiting campaign.
How does a Star Navy captain end up commanding an empty bulk carrier?
Oh, it's like a Grand Prix driver shuttling rental cars.
What's the story on the ship?
The SS Taipei left Jakarta in February, docked in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. Offloaded her cargo. It's nothing juicy, it's just refinery equipment. McKay's taken her back to New York, and she's headed to China early next year.
Looks like she's ready for the scrap heap.
$35 million to refurbish, $75 million to build new. There's gold in them, our rust buckets.
Bound for New York. What's she doing in Halifax?
Oh, it's bad weather. Took a beating in the storm, had to change course.
Bet McKay wishes he'd limped over the border.
Guy's got a history of bad decisions. Golden boy went golden gloves. Bopped a senior officer. 2 years in naval prison. Dishonorable discharge. Blew town the day he was released.
Resurfaces as a freighter captain.
Yep. No record on how he spent the 10 years in between.
How much clearer can I be? The ship's crawling with them. Get this resolved.
Is that everyone?
29 crew members accounted for.
Thanks, Sergeant. We'll take it from here.
Major?
Captain, you wanted a warrant?
You're so far off base with this.
Where are they?
Who?
The stowaways, where are they?
Is that the angle Sam's using on you? You do anything to get out of Jakarta?
Maggie, bring Mr. Chong aboard, would you?
Laos, Cambodia, Thailand.
Never stays too long with any one company. He's always on different ships.
Fights with customs brokers, harbor masters.
How did this guy keep working?
See what you can find out about the in-between years.
Agent Lagarda, as I said, Major Kessler isn't here right now.
Where is he?
I don't know.
Can I help you, Special Agent Lagarda?
Who's that? I need to speak to the Major.
He's in the field. I have acting command.
What field might that be?
That information is classified.
Really? Because Major Kessler and I had a meeting. What is so damn important that he couldn't pick up a phone and reschedule?
Lunch with Bin Laden? Or drinks with Kim Jong-il? Right, okay. So you gotta go. It's cool. I'll be here if you need me.
I saw the radio transmission from the sailor.
The captain's an American citizen. You know what our northern friends are like. We don't want him tangled up in red tape.
Was he involved?
Of course not. Pull him out as quickly as possible.
On my way.
Nishiran,
If you have nothing to hide, why the threat?
I'm impressed.
You don't have to speak Mandarin to recognize that.
Just show us where the stowaways are hidden.
And you're coming with us. Can I wear your cuffs, please?
Come on, let's go.
This way.
Does anyone ever clean this place?
We had a woman come in once a week, but she couldn't handle the commute.
In there?
Yeah. Stowaways. They're right here.
This has been fun. Really, it has. Now, get the hell off my ship.
What do we got on Sam Chong?
He and McKay sailed together for the past 3 years. He's born in China, moved to Indonesia in '79. He's got a wife and 2 kids in Jakarta.
Well, could be just a working stiff looking for a new life in Canada.
Yeah, but he grew up in the Malacca Straits.
What are you getting at?
Ah, yo-ho-ho and a big fracking machete. It's not all wooden legs and parrots like it used to be.
What, you think he's a pirate?
Yarr.
We were behind schedule when we got here. We're way behind now. Rust is money.
We can work together on this. It could take 2 hours. We can butt heads. It'll take 2 weeks.
I prefer the 2-minute option.
Tell me where the stowaways are hidden.
You're gonna have to ask Sam that, Major, because they're a figment of his imagination. You're gonna regret this.
Let me know when you're ready to level with me.
Sam is having a bad day.
Well, if he's playing us, his day's about to get a whole lot worse.
You think he's lying?
Working conditions aren't to his liking. He has a score to settle with the captain. He and his wife always wanted to come to Canada. Let's try and speed things up. I don't want to spend any more time on this wreck than I have to.
Right. Okay, let's go. Come on. Hey, nice to see you back.
Thanks. Everyone watching me, waiting for me to screw up.
Hey, it beats the desk, right?
Sergeant Randy, Jackson. We've got the captain's word against Sam. One of these guys is lying. I want to turn the ship inside out.
Well, what exactly are we looking for?
Stowaways, bodies, any evidence of criminal activity.
And what if we don't find anything?
Well, we go home and leave Sam to argue his refugee claim with the locals.
Imagine being stuck on this scow for months.
I go nuts.
Thought you'd already been there.
Your sensitivity knows no bounds. How do people live like this?
There's no landlord, no junk mail. Freedom and adventure on the high seas.
Why do I feel a song coming on?
I don't know there are stowaways on ship until we are 2 days at sea.
Out of Port Harcourt.
Nigeria, yes.
You found the stowaways?
Captain told me he say company not like stowaway make us pay big fine, $20,000 each.
So what happened?
Yeah, captain ordered me to kill them.
You sure you don't miss that nice clean desk of yours?
Not even a little. What was that?
It's probably a rat. Saw one the size of a raccoon back there.
I'll look over here.
Captain, he ordered me to bring stowaways food. He put drug in it to make them sleep.
Easier to throw them overboard if they're unconscious.
Yes, the captain tell me, make sure they eat.
Thank you.
Come have something to eat.
It's a father, mother, 2 children, a boy and a girl.
There were children?
The captain not tell me this. I have wife and children.
What did you do?
I tell captain, leave them alone. Later that night, I'm on night watch. I see him. They were chained. The woman, she lie there. I do not know if she is sleeping or dead.
Take me.
My wife will cause you no trouble. We have children. They need their mother.
I see Captain. Throw them over.
What happened to the kids?
I run back to cabin. I take them away. I hide them so he never find them. I send a radio message.
Where are the kids now?
I don't know.
You drugged them that night?
No, Captain put something in food. They eat. I do not know what to do.
And then they just disappeared. How did two drugged children keep themselves hidden?
I don't know. I think Captain find them. Maybe he killed them.
Why would Sam high dive off of his ship if he had nothing to hide?
I didn't hire him for his brains. Don't you people up here have terrorists to track, huh? Keep them. Keep Sam. Keep them. Do whatever the hell it is you do up here with wannabe refugees in Canada. Just give me back my crew, Major. Let me get the hell out of here.
I'm not the one making this difficult, Captain.
This is right up there with cleaning out my hockey bag.
You hate anything that doesn't include an adrenaline rush.
Hey, you didn't see the size of that rat back there. My adrenaline rush plenty.
I hope we don't find anything.
Definitely no place for kids.
Gray?
You got something?
Agent Lagarda, Homeland Security.
It's all right. She can come aboard.
Major,
To what do we owe the pleasure?
I understand you're holding an American citizen.
You came 1,000 miles to say that?
Just making sure his rights are being protected. What's he being charged with?
We're in the middle of an investigation.
He hasn't been charged with anything.
He's been accused of 2 murders, possibly 4.
Accused? By whom?
I'll be right down. Excuse me.
It's okay, we're here to help you.
Doctor will be here soon. He's got a fever.
She won't stop shivering.
Did either of them say anything when you found them?
They were barely conscious. We don't even know what language they speak.
ID?
All they've got are the clothes they're wearing.
Someone just threw them down there and left them to die.
They could have been drugged.
Completely dehydrated, probably haven't eaten for days. We've got to get some fluids into them.
Okay, do your best till the doctor gets here.
Gray? He's bleeding.
Major sending his secretary now?
Special Agent Bianca Lagarda, Homeland Security. I'm here on your behalf.
Good. Get me out of these things and put me back in charge of my ship.
They found children. Did you know about them?
No. Lagarda, It's Cuban, right?
American. I left Cuba in 1980.
Mariel boatlift. I pulled a bunch of you folks out of the water at Key West. Maybe we met.
Not unless you were a fisherman out of Miami.
There was one little girl I rescued. She looked just like you. Hope she's done as well for herself as you have.
You can save the charm, Captain. I've been tasked to get you out of here. Are the handcuffs really necessary?
Those kids are in pretty rough shape. They would have been dead by tomorrow.
You have no proof. What, you just decide who's guilty and lock him up? Bonus points if he's an American? Right?
You drug the kids like you did the parents?
You know, I'll let you in on a little secret, Major. Maybe it'll help you, maybe it won't. I don't know. But just because you're the captain of a ship doesn't mean you know everything that happens on board.
We'll see what the kids have to say.
You know, people stash their kids on ships all the time. Bring them to America. Give them a better life.
Bring Sam on board.
The Nigerian contact I have is that nice man who wants my account number so he can return that stolen money to its rightful heir.
I might know someone I can call.
So Cesis parked you in Nigeria?
In the neighborhood.
That would have been, what, the 90s?
Around then.
Congo? Whoa, Sierra Leone? Ivory Coast? Ethiopia, Eritrea.
Okay.
Oh, not Guinea. Come on, give me a break.
The guys I used to know are in Nigeria now. I'm gonna see what I can find out.
He was our man in Africa.
Yeah, that's as far as I got, too.
Jesus, wait outside. How long have they been like this?
We just found them.
They may have boarded in Nigeria, we're not sure. You think they're contagious?
Well, I haven't examined them yet, have I?
Mama, Afia Jayane.
Were they conscious when you found them?
Barely.
This is the first time she spoke.
Let's keep physical contact to a minimum.
Mama, Aja. Mama, Aja.
These kids are very ill.
Mommy, Mommy da. Kurolorwa. Piwasile.
Get out of here, now.
How'd he do?
She was terrified when she saw him.
Then you have your answer, Major.
I'm not done yet.
You said the girl was scared to death.
It's only half the story. Let's see how she feels about your friend.
I told you to get out.
That was fun. You want to tell her, should I? That girl took one look at me and reached out like I was a guardian angel.
Congratulations. Looks like your impromptu lineup worked.
Remember when we said one of these guys was lying?
Yeah.
No, we were wrong. They both are.
Anything you can find out. Family history, medical records, point of origin. That would certainly help.
We don't even know their name.
What is it?
High fever, fatigue, severe joint pain, and internal bleeding are all consistent with viral hemorrhagic fevers. Best case scenario, Lassa fever. Or maybe dengue.
Worst case?
We won't know what we're dealing with until we get the results back from the lab in Winnipeg.
These kids are in pain.
I can bring in IVs and oxygen, but I can't give them intramuscular injections or aspirin because of the bleeding.
Whoa, where are you going?
To call my team. No one in or out.
What's the worst case here?
Ebola. Or something new.
If you saved the girl's life, why was she afraid of you?
Sleeping when I hide them. Never see me. That's why she's scared. Do not know me.
Why wasn't she scared of the captain?
Don't know.
Well, Major? Return to crew. Let the captain get back to work.
Why don't we let you get back to work? I'll keep you posted if anything remotely concerning U.S. security comes up.
I'll decide what concerns your security, Major.
The doctor thinks the kids are contagious. Boat's quarantined, nobody leaves.
Our African language specialist says she's speaking Yoruba.
Get a translation yet?
Yeah. Mama, the dog, Mama. Where's my mama? Get away from us. You stay away.
Any clues to the accent?
Best guess somewhere along the Niger Delta. Yeah, 250 dialects in an area the size of New Brunswick. Well, smaller than New Brunswick, actually.
If it's Niger Delta, I may have a lead on the kid's father, Andrew Mutombo.
It's the Ogani rebel leader?
He was mobilizing resistance to the oil companies. Word is they put a price on his head in Port Harcourt.
So the guy goes into hiding. I mean, that doesn't mean he's skinny dipping in the Atlantic.
Tumbo's family's missing two. 9-year-old girl, 8-year-old boy.
Oh, man. Well, that's way past coincidence.
How are the children?
You've been taken care of. How did that little girl know you?
I don't know, maybe a reminder of somebody.
If you knew there were stowaways on board, why'd you lie? I'm trying to help you out here, give you the benefit of the doubt.
Tell Major Kessler what he told me.
Two days out of port, I couldn't sleep. I got up, took a turn on deck. Sam was there. I was pushing something overboard. I thought it was garbage. Then I realized they were bodies. Told him, get the hell away from those kids. That's why I jumped ship. He knew I was going to turn them over.
Why not arrest them? Throw them in the brig.
You see Mutiny on the Bounty, Major? Sam's my first mate. I had no idea who else was in on it.
Why would Sam want to throw a family overboard?
I don't know. You're going to have to ask him.
I'm asking you.
Just maybe they made the mistake of paying the full amount up front.
If you knew Sam killed 2 people, why not lead with that?
I was waiting to dock in New York to report it. I didn't want to end up here with you, Major Kessler.
Who are they? The stowaways.
I have no idea. I never saw them till that night.
You saved their lives. You didn't talk to them.
They were drugged. I didn't know they were sick, and I hid them. So that Sam and the rest of my crew couldn't find them.
Major, he saved their lives. It seems to me the man you should be arresting is Sam.
I know it's hard to believe, Major. It's the poor Asian who's the bad guy, and this is not the privileged white guy. Gotta be pretty hard on that bleeding heart of yours.
I see our land and water poisoned with oil. I see our men and women hungry. I see our children begging for food or being recruited to kill. We must give them another choice. The oil company tells us that we will have roads and hospitals.
Nigeria was once poised to become an African superpower. It had independence, stability, enough natural resources to make its people rich.
We must take back our land and our water.
Now it's one of the poorest countries on earth.
We gotta get our oil from somewhere.
Check your email. A friend of a friend said he'd send us something.
I'm sorry, you gave them my email? Whoa. Whoa! Hey, back away, okay? Nobody touches the girls but me.
Sorry.
Yeah. Who did you say your friend was in Nigeria?
I didn't. Son is Kunle, and the daughter is TT. No way he'd leave without him.
Gray, I got something you need to take a look at.
It's them.
I'll call the boss.
Kunle and Titi Matumbo.
They look happy.
Their father took on the oil companies in Nigeria.
Kunle and Titi.
What are we gonna tell them when they wake up?
If they wake up.
You couldn't have stayed on desk duty one more week, eh, Harani?
And who would keep you company for your last hours on Earth?
Well, this isn't exactly how I figured I'm going out.
Let me guess. A hail of bullets.
Sounds about right. What about you? Bungee jumping? Skydiving?
I actually thought I'd have a life first. Get married, have kids.
Golden Retriever?
Cocker Spaniel. Tell anyone and I'll punch you in the throat.
Enough is enough. Are you going to remove these cuffs, or should I find a bolt cutter?
Hey, boss.
.304. That's Virginia, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Yeah.
Hello? Any instructions for McKay?
Hey, who is this?
Do you know who that was?
You better answer that. He sounded pretty upset.
Who's McKay and why is he speaking to Langley?
Great, thanks.
When did the calls come in?
2 days out of port.
Must have been when McKay got his marching orders.
Slade traced the call. Block number out of an exchange from Langley, Virginia.
Langley.
You're lying. Give it to me straight or I'm out of here.
Captain McKay. You're a company man. I get the picture. The Tumbo's getting too popular, making multinationals nervous. Your government decides to help out their pals.
You missed your calling, Major. You should have been a fiction writer.
2 days out of Port Harcourt, McKay gets a call from his handler. The Tumbo disappears, problem solved.
Show me the evidence.
Only they don't count on Sam jumping ship. Now, the folks at Langley need your help to escort the good captain home.
You got nothing.
We'll let the Canadian courts decide that.
Andrew Mutombo has orchestrated numerous attacks against U.S. oil companies in Nigeria. He was a known terrorist.
Your government is big on that word these days.
What should I call him? His militants abducted oil workers, ran their speedboats into a compound, and killed 6 people.
There's absolutely no evidence to connect Mutombo to those events.
4 of those people were U.S. citizens.
Why kill him? Why not just arrest him in New York?
Was the company worried that an arrest would only help publicize Mutombo's cause? Was it best for everyone concerned that he and his family just disappear?
For all we know, the Mutombos are alive and well.
We're past that, Captain.
Thank you. We'll be pressing charges.
This will never make it to a Canadian court.
Yes, it will. And I can't wait to see you trot out the I was just following orders routine.
If I did take the stand, I'd stress the importance of stopping dangerous terrorists.
Mother and father are dead. That's murder. Kessler.
Cut the bullshit, Captain. I need to know the whole story.
The company sent Mutombo into hiding with the story that he was gonna be killed, and they put him onto my ship.
You got paid to kill them.
I didn't know he was gonna bring his whole family. I don't kill kids.
No. Just orphan them.
Oh, look at you all puffed up with your self-righteousness. I bet you think you still can tell right from wrong.
Seems pretty clear to me now. Keep the oil flowing out of Africa at any cost.
I don't do politics. I do my job. We both work for the same boss.
No. You're wrong. I protect the safety, security, and freedom of the American people, not the economic interest of oil companies.
Don't kid yourself. We both work for big oil. We all do.
TT's alert. She remembers what happened. I'll put her on. Go ahead, TT.
Just tell us everything you remember from that night.
I was with my family. We were very sleepy after we ate our food. Mama tucked me in. She seemed sad.
Strong.
Look after your little brother. Always remember, your father is a great man.
I fell asleep. When I woke up, we were outside. I couldn't see Mama and Papa. That bad man was there. He tried to grab Kunle. The white man saved us. He hid us so the bad man wouldn't find us.
Do you remember what happened after that?
I fell asleep again. Then I saw him. Where are Mama and Papa?
Could you give us a moment, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
So what are we doing?
You will be arrested. You will remain briefly in Canadian custody, and you will be extradited.
Prison? No way.
We're not going to make a double murder charge disappear.
Listen to me, Agent Lagarda. The company might have recruited me in jail, but I don't plan on ending up there. I might get bored, huh? I've done a lot of work for the company over these years. You understand me?
Really? You would betray the safety of the United States to save your own skin.
No, but you get me out of these cuffs, and you give me a 5-minute head start, and I'll disappear.
What are you doing?
She asked me to step out.
He's gone. Get the word out. He's presumed armed and dangerous. Suspect at large.
1030 Alpha, 1030 Echo.
Drop the weapon.
I can't do that.
I'm going out that hatch, Major.
I just heard back from Winnipeg. It's dengue fever. The fatality rate is less than 10%. I've lifted the quarantine and we'll transfer them to the hospital.
Hospital?
It's okay. We're gonna go with you.
So how you figure this is gonna play in Virginia?
Like it always does. Denial and distance. Rogue soldier acting alone.
We'll make arrangements to ship the body home.
Were you just following orders back there?
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean.
You might want to thank me for saving your life. Or maybe some other time.
Matumbo's followers reacting to his death. This guy seems to be the man of the hour.
Jackie Oganzi.
You know him?
Textbook sociopath. They're gonna wish they never got rid of Matumbo.